What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Darren Devine, and this is the Mind on the Grind podcast. Today, we're going through our urban economics series where we talk to different individuals about how we can build up the community. Right now, I'm talking with Queen Mother Nduingyni from the Tikar Vombom Kingdom, and she's going to discuss her particular journey of how she's working here and over in the diaspora, building up, urban economics. Queen Mother, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you. It's a pleasure of having you as a guest. And for those that are listening, of course, for those who don't know who you are, I want you to, introduce yourself and say who you are and, what titles and everything that you hold.
Yes, okay, no problem. Thank you once again for inviting me on your show, the Divine on Your Mind podcast. Really appreciate it, brother, for getting the message out there. And I know you're doing a fabulous job in what you're doing with your the message and the communication to the diaspora.
Appreciate it.
Do have a little cold. I'm trying to clear up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But we'll be all right.
Okay.
So my journey, tracing my ancestry, doing my DNA testing and things of that nature to bring me to what brought me to Cameroon and how I became Queen Mother.
Now, for those who don't know who what a Queen Mother is, can you break that down for us and let us know, the position that entails?
Mm-hmm. So in traditional African kingdoms, a Queen Mother, normally in a traditional African kingdom, you'll have several Queen Mothers. And these Queen Mothers will hold the title, and majority of the time the title is hereditary, or in modern day Africa, it can be where you're given a title and you are appointed by the king or the king's council.
Okay.
So in the Tikar culture, you have traditionally 7 Queen Mothers. So these Queen Mothers have roles, have titles in the community. But then you have a Queen Mother who is the big, so to speak, the big Queen Mother. And she is above all the Queen Mothers within that particular kingdom. So that would be my role and title as Nduingyni. And the responsibilities that are laid on the Big Queen Mother is to organize projects with the children, with the schools, doing a lot of community, what we consider in America, community service or social programs, things of that nature. And that would be the role of the Queen Mother. And there's also intricate things within the kingdom, amongst the king's family, that the Queen Mother keeps sacred within the kingdom structure. So just to give you an idea of what a Queen Mother does, she is the one, along with the other Queen Mothers, is to take care of the community, take care of the kingdom, making sure the children are, have things available to them, and just making sure that the people are also taken care of as well, on a social social level.
Okay, now going back to where you said there are 7 Queen Mothers, and then there's like the big. So you're like, so you hold the title of the Queen Bee, correct?
Yes, that is my traditional title. Yes, that's my traditional title as being the big queen, as it's said in Cameroon. You know, being the big queen, you are overseeing all the responsibilities and delegate certain things to the other queen mothers. As well, you can delegate to the notables as well when necessary, if things need to get done.
Okay, now
Yes.
let's talk about let's talk about how you got to that point, because okay, now you're not, now okay, you wasn't born in the diaspora or anything like that. You was born over here, right? So let's kind of talk about like how you started your journey here and ended up over there. So it's like you're originally, now where you originally from?
Okay. So I was originally born in Boston, Massachusetts, and
Okay.
particularly Roxbury.
Roxbury the Berry? I listen to a lot of hip hop, so like you hear Roxbury, it's like Roxbury the berry, not the fruit, y'all. But go ahead.
Yeah, so in Roxbury, Massachusetts, hip hop. Some people consider Roxbury in my mother's day and in my grandmother's time, it would be the black elite. Like or we may even call them the bourgeoisie.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's where that's also where that's also where the notable group New Edition is originally from, correct?
Yeah, New Edition, New Kids on the Block, M.O.T.G and the Bulldogs, even W.E.D. Du Bois. He went to Harvard University in Cambridge.
Oh, wow.
Which is across the water from Boston and Cambridge. And it's a lot of black notables, who we know in, whether it's during the Harlem Renaissance time or even before that time, when came to Boston. Malcolm X even, Malcolm X even, did, before he became Malcolm X, he was Malcolm Little, and
right.
his street name was Bread. And as we saw in the movie, and the Malcolm X movie directed by Spike Lee, they had the scene where him and Denzel Washington and Spike Lee was under the subway elevator trains, and they was walking. That was Roxbury. That's considered Dudley Station. That's a very historical area.
Wow.
Malcolm X.
Okay.
Malcolm X did his, criminal activities before he was Malcolm X.
Hey, but what I'm saying, there's always, we know it's always greatness. Greatness always starts from, what I'm saying, down below, but that's all good. But that's very interesting to note that, it's a lot of history that comes out of, what I'm saying, where you was born at. Okay, now from there, how did you end up, like I said, getting linked up with the whole thing from the T-Car Kingdom?
Okay, so my mother has always been a great inspiration in my life. She's done our family history for over 30 years.
Okay.
And as a child, growing up, I would see her and my aunt, and she would take us on her adventures and see microfilms at the library and research her ancestors, and that just inspired me because with us African Americans or Africans in the diaspora, and particularly those who were African descendants, the paper trail stops with our families,
right?
And then we don't really know the rest of the story because it's cut off when you find the ancestor, whether if they were enslaved or, you want to know more, about their origin and where they came from. And my mother found that her great grandmother was from Africa. So
Okay.
she found in 1850 United States Census report that it was Rose Adis. Well, I'm sorry, it was Stephen Adis, who was her husband, and her name was Rose Adis, who stated on the 1850 census that she was from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So she found this document, and so that, but for me, more needed to be done, other than just saying she's from Africa, but we never found out what country. So time went by, with my mom doing the paper trail. It continued with me doing the DNA analysis on our family heritage through my mother's bloodline. And so in 2000, I believe it was maybe 2013 or maybe 2014 is when I did DNA testing through African Ancestry, AfricanAncestry.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that African Ancestry, well, for those who don't know, African Ancestry traces your ethnic group through your mitochondria DNA or through your Y chromosome on your father's side.
Okay.
You can chase your ethnic group in Africa by DNA analysis.
Okay.
So when I did that test, it came back Bamileke people that live in Cameroon.
Okay.
And so when that came back, I had already been to Ghana a few times before then, but Cameroon was more so, was when I got the results back, it was more, what would you call it? It was just a more, it hit home for me because this analysis that was done, like I said, through the mitochondria DNA, it opened up a lot more for me in terms of with the women in my mother's family.
Okay.
Yes. So, you want me to continue?
No. I'm saying. I mean, yeah. I'm just letting you describe your journey. So this is very interesting. Like I have to also do my ancestry test to see where I come from. But go ahead and continue on what brought you to being Queen Mother of the Vumbam Kingdom.
Okay, so in 2015, in 2016, I went on a trip in 2016 with a group of other individuals who traced their ancestry to Cameroon.
Okay.
So it was a few of us who went. And it was in May. I believe it was in May or June. I think it was in June because in May 2016 I just graduated my undergraduate, and so
okay.
Yeah, so it was June of 2016 that we went there for the first time as a group, and the organizers had set up naming ceremonies for us.
Right.
And for everyone, we traveled to the Tikar Plains. We traveled to the grasslands, which is considered the Bamileke, region in the northwest region of Cameroon. It's called the lands because it's very fertile.
Okay.
With grass, obviously, and greenery, and it's up on elevated mountains and hills. That's very, fertile with grass. So we went to the grasslands, and I had a naming ceremony there, and actually I had 2 naming ceremonies, and everyone else in the group had naming ceremonies too. I wasn't the only one.
Okay, all right. Now, I know, like, now, unlike English names over here, over abroad in the States, like when you're named something, when you're giving, when it's the proper thing of it, when you're giving a title, it has a certain meaning to it. So it's like, so can you describe to us, like, what is what does your name mean in particular?
Okay. So when we after we was finished with the being in the grasslands of the Bamileke people or the Bamileke villages, we went to the T-Car Plains. The T-Car Plains, there's 7 major kingdoms in the T-Car Plains.
Okay.
But there's so many other kingdoms within that's underneath the 7.
All right.
So I mean, there's so many I can't even name them. But what is I wanted to explain is that when we went to the T-Car Plains, the T-Car Plains, it's a valley, and it's flat.
All right.
It's like a flat valley, so that's why they call it the T-Car Plains, which is in the Adamawa region of Cameroon.
Okay.
And I had a naming ceremony in that.
And Cameroon, this is West Africa, correct?
Cameroon is considered. This is the debate. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Break that down for us. Yeah, because yeah.
So Cameroon is considered. It's considered Central Africa.
Okay.
But because of colonization or what have you, and the way how the country was carved out, some people say it's some parts of the country is on the border of Nigeria, so it's west. But
right, because like when they talk about Africa, when they talk about the diaspora, they always talk about the western countries of it. They always talk about Ghana. They always talk about Sierra Leone. They always talk about Casablanca. They always talk about Mali. That's west. Am I correct? Just correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I'm just but they always talk about, like, when you talk about Africa. I mean, even though you have the more popular places like South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and all these different countries there, it's always like the West. That's like that's where a lot of the tourists always go to visit. Besides, South Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's always South and West. So that's why I was asking the question about, Cameroon. Is that like part of where everybody comes to visit when they go to the diaspora?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, because Cameroon was far from my mind that my ancestry was coming from Cameroon. Because normally when people get their DNA test back,
right.
I did a second test, which is from Ancestry.com, and that test will show you just your percentages of how much you are Cameroon, how much you are Ghana,
right.
how much you are Nigerian.
Okay.
It just shows you your percentages of your ancestry, from those particular regions, not an ethnic group. But when you get your DNA test results back, it's like normally it would say on the test Cameroon/Congo.
Okay.
Or it would say Ivory Coast and Ghana.
Okay.
So the reason why I would have the 2 countries there, because Cameroon and Congo these are the same people because they come from the Niger Congo, family of languages. So they are the same people that migrate from the same particular area. So these are the same people. So,
okay. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to ask you some more questions. We're going to just take a break right now, and we're going to get more into, the differences of the diaspora and, over here, because there are a lot more interesting questions that I want to ask you. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and get more into the interview with Queen Mother Nduingyni. All right?